This is Shawn Carson. I'm speaking to you from our library here at our center in New York City. And I'm working on a very exciting project. You see, myself and my colleague, Jess Marion, are co-writing a book with our good friend and teacher, John Overdurf. And this book is about deep trance identification. For those of you not familiar with deep trance identification, this is the process whereby we can become, we can take on, we can learn from a model. So that model may be somebody that we know, it may be somebody who is a superstar in the field in which we want to excel, it could be somebody from the past, it could even be somebody from fiction, but somebody who has skills and abilities that we want to take on. And this is a process which allows us to learn in a very accelerated and very efficient way. Now, one of the big things in terms of DTI is to make sure that you have a sense of rapport with the person with whom you're modeling. So if you're modeling Steve Jobs, you need to have a sense of rapport, a sense of respect with Steve Jobs. So how do you do that? I'm going to show you a quick technique which will help you. So pick somebody who you would like to model and just imagine as you're sitting there that person is sitting in front of you. If it helps, you can close your eyes and imagine that person is sitting in front of you. And as you look at them, look at the way they're breathing. Look at the speed at which they're breathing. Look at the depth at which they're breathing. Are they breathing deep in their chest? Or is their breath more of a shallow breath? Are they breathing through their mouth, through their nose? Are they leaving a pause between the in-breath and the out-breath, or the out-breath and the in-breath? Or is it more of a flow? So begin to pay attention to how that person is breathing, the way in which they're breathing, the speed at which they're breathing, and the depth at which they're breathing. You may want to pay attention to your own breathing and notice how that's changed as a result of paying attention to the model in your mind. And you may find that your own breathing has started to match their breathing, has started to conform to their breathing. And you may even have found that your own emotional state, your internal state, has begun to change, has begun to match their state. And this is one way of building rapport with the person with whom you want to DTI. And when you have more rapport with that person, the DTI will be deeper and more effective. Now, our book and the products that go along with that book won't be out for a month or two. So please pay attention to those when they're out. If you want to pre-order, just send me an email at ifnewyork, that's IPHNEWYORK @AOL.com, and I'll make sure you're on the list. Thank you and goodbye.